Plus, the Islamic State threat is no longer just a Middle Eastern problem. Africa's Boko Haram terrorist group formally pledged allegiance to IS over the weekend. Those stories and more coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
You're watching WUFT TV News.
2 American tourists have been detained after scratching their initials into the ancient walls of Rome's Colosseum. The women, aged 21 and 25, are from California. Police officers on duty at the Colosseum responded to the vandalism just after the girls had etched their initials J and N onto an interior wall, and they took a selfie. The 2,000-year-old arena is one of the country's most popular tourist attractions, and while some tourists were amused, most agreed it was not acceptable behavior.
Moving on to international news, extremist groups around the world are now aligning themselves with the Islamic State. This comes after IS captured worldwide attention with its horrifying videos and overran large parts of both Syria and Iraq. Now this weekend, Boko Haram, the Nigerian group who abducted more than 200 schoolgirls more than a year ago, pledged allegiance to the leader of IS. The group has now extended its reign of terror across the Nigerian border. Boko Haram's pledge comes as the Islamic State's affiliations are increasing across Africa, the Middle East, and even as far as the Philippines. 2 months after flash floods tore through Malawi, thousands of people in displacement camps are working to prevent a cholera outbreak. Several cases have been reported along the country's border. Health officials say 2 people have died from the disease and 60 more cases have been recorded. The groups have started campaigns to improve water sanitation facilities for people staying in the camps to try to prevent any further infections. The United Nations and its partners have allocated $9.2 million in emergency funding. The money will help provide food, shelter, and other emergency aid to the more than 270,000 people being affected.